Good morning, everybody. Thank you for your attendance this morning. Bermuda recognises its National Day on this Friday, the 24th of May. As you know, this is a day of celebrations and traditional events which attract significant participation and support. The vast majority of Bermuda's people want to enjoy this day and all that it represents, and the Bermuda Police Service will be deployed in significant numbers to support those activities. Our intent, and that of our community partners, is to provide safety and support to allow the peaceful enjoyment of the day. The Sinclair Packwood Memorial Cycle Race will start at 8:50 hours, it's 10 to 9, in Somerset, and will be followed shortly thereafter by the Half Marathon Derby, which will commence at 9 o'clock in the morning. The route for both races will remain the same as in previous years. It is important that those of you watching the races from the roadside stay off the road and do not obstruct the participants in the race. Racing cycles may travel at speeds in excess of 30 miles an hour and may cause serious injury, harm, or even death to riders and spectators in the event of a collision. Please, please stay off the roads. And ensure that all of those in your care, especially children, also do so as well. All race participants, whether riding or running, are competitors with their own personal goals. And from first to last place, they all deserve equal respect from the spectators. Identifiable marshals will be present on the route and at road junctions. Their instructions are to be obeyed. And the races will not start until such time as they and the police are satisfied that there is obstruction-free passage along the entire route. Now, the parade will start at 1:30 p.m. from Bernard's Park. It will follow the same route as last year through the city and concluding at City Hall. Roads will be closed to allow the passage of a parade. So if you intend to travel in the city area, please make sure that you are cognizant of the road closures and you plan your route accordingly. Again, people are asked to be mindful of their safety and the safety of those in their care. Do not step into the road. Stay behind the barriers and do not obstruct the progress of the parade. Police officers in significant numbers will patrol the entire route to facilitate the enjoyment and safety of all. But be warned, they will also deal swiftly with any of those who may wish to spoil the day for others. Likewise, the holiday marks the beginning of the boating season, and the police and regiment marine personnel will provide a presence on the water. All persons operating watercraft should ensure that they comply with all marine safety regulations and that they are in possession of the legally required safety equipment. Exercise caution, especially when close to swimmers or other boat users. File a float plan, and do not drink alcohol while operating your boat. Those who see fit to risk harm to others on the waters can expect the full enforcement of the law. As I stated originally, the Bermuda Police Service hopes for a safe, peaceful holiday and indeed weekend. However, rest assured that if individuals should try to disrupt the celebrations of others or otherwise engage in any criminal activity, the Bermuda Police Service will act firmly and swiftly against any offender. Thank you.
As we all know, this is a long holiday weekend, and as such, we have compiled a comprehensive weekend policing plan. We would like first to advise the public that we will be paying particular attention to liquor licensed premises, specifically nightclubs and bars. Whilst we encourage the public to have a good time, we believe it is important that they do so responsibly. Patrol units, assisted by the colleagues from the Bermuda Police Reserves, will pay particular attention to incidents of public disorder, weapon possessions, and public drug misuse. Certainly, those persons who are not deterred by the presence of the police and commit these offenses can expect to be promptly arrested and placed before the courts. The motoring public should also be mindful that the police will be highly visible on the roads with the selective traffic enforcement program initiatives, which will be staggered throughout the island, focusing on speeding offenses, impaired driving, driving without due care and attention, using cell phones while driving or riding, disobeying traffic signs, and other traffic offenses. As this is the first major boating weekend of the year, we will have officers from the Marine Unit, Bermuda Reserve Police, and the Bermuda Regiment patrolling the waters to ensure all are safe on our waters. This is a long holiday weekend, and there will be a host of persons traveling overseas or away from their dwellings for extended periods of time. We advise that if you do, please leave your home secure, place all valuables in a safe or a safety deposit box, have a friend or family member check your property periodically. If members of the public see any suspicious activity in their neighborhood, please contact police immediately. For more crime prevention advice, please visit our website at www.bermudapoliceservice.bm. Remember to take away the opportunity and lessen your chances of becoming a victim. On behalf of the Commissioner of Police and all the men and the women that serve with me, we wish you a happy and safe Bermuda weekend.
Good day, everyone. On behalf of the Bermuda Road Safety Council, we'd like to extend our warmest and greetings to the people of Bermuda on the pending celebrations of our Heritage Day. Today, we are here to encourage and remind our community, in spite of the celebrations that are going on, please think, choose, and live. This Bermuda Day weekend, the Road Safety Council is asking all Bermuda to remember the following. Think about your driving habits and the choices you make when you drive. Choose to make better decisions while driving, riding, or otherwise. Live to celebrate special moments with your loved ones. There are several ways we can think, choose, and live. We must adhere to all speed limits at all times. We must fasten our helmets correctly to ensure the proper use. We must ensure that our children are secured in the rear seats of their vehicles and properly constructed in child restraint seats, and that's very important for our children for tomorrow. We must ensure that we do not engage in driving or riding while under the influence of alcohol and any form of drugs. It is our policy at the Road Safety Council, if you're going to drink, please don't drive. We applaud the Bermuda Police Service for the work to ensure that the rules of the roads are safe. Recently, there has been a marked decrease in the amount of collisions on the roads. We find this encouraging. We need to support their efforts and do all what we can do to ensure our safety of our roads. This year, the Bermuda Road Safety Council has partnered with the Sinclair Packwood Memorial Race by giving out T-shirts to represent what we believe this year is very important, think, choose, and live. And we have posters all over the bathrooms at restaurants to encourage the public to remember to think, choose, and live. Bermuda Day is an opportunity to celebrate all that great that Bermuda has to offer. Let us continue to work together to ensure that we all think, choose, and live and celebrate a life long after the festivities time is over. Thank you very much.
Good morning. This morning I'm representing Carter, encouraging responsible alcohol behavior. Within the last 5 years, more than 50 people have died as a result of road fatalities on the roads of Bermuda. So far this year, we've had 5 fatalities as a result of fatalities on our road. We know, as a result of statistics, that a significant number of individuals that perish on the road as a result of alcohol and/or drugs. During this holiday season, we are encouraging Bermudians to A, B, C, D. Always bus, cab, or designated driver. If you're going to go out, put a plan in place. If you're not sure, put the number of a cab driver or a friend in your cell phone so that you can call he or she to get you home safely. Carter would also like to remind parents and adults and guardians that it is against the law to serve alcohol to youngsters that are below the age of 18. Please remember that persons or youngsters that consume alcohol before the age of 15 are 4 times more likely to become addicted to alcohol and/or drugs. For more information, please visit carter.ben. On behalf of Carter's board, I would like to wish each and every one of you, and certainly all Bermuda, a wonderful and enjoyable 24th of May. Thank you.
Absolutely, and thank you for the opportunity to address that particular problem. Temporarily, and I mean in the short term, there are faults with the alcohol analyzer machine. However, there are numerous offences that can be committed in relation to drink driving, and there are many other ways that evidence can be gathered to support prosecutions of impairment to drink and driving. So the message I send to everybody is drinking and driving is against the law and can be proven in many different ways. So yes, the alcohol analyzer is temporarily out of order, but this will not in any way whatsoever stop us from enforcing road traffic law. We acknowledge that it's become culturally acceptable, or certainly it's become the cultural habit for certain people to mark out sections of sidewalk and sections of land from where they can achieve a good vantage point of the parade. Let me make this point clear. There is no legal grounds for a person to claim a spot on the side of the road unless, of course, it is their own private property. Should a dispute occur whereby other people occupy an area which one person believes that they have marked to themselves, there is not, there is not a way that we can support one side or the other. What we will do is we will prevent a breach of the peace. And that's one of the reasons why we have officers out in significant numbers. So no, we cannot support somebody who has marked out a patch of sidewalk, but we will prevent a breach of the peace should one occur.
Let Us Drive will operate as usual on Saturday morning between 3:15 and 3:45. So yes, Let Us Drive will operate throughout the holiday weekend, but specifically on Saturday morning.
Thank you, ma'am. The answer is yes. Get Security Company have been retained by the Department of Cultural Affairs, and they will be providing security on both the race route and the parade route. And that allows me to segue into a comment I made earlier about identifiable marshals. They will be wearing their Get Security outfit, which I believe is a black golf shirt with an emblem, so people should be able to recognize that. And as I said earlier, please take direction from them in regards to maintaining your own safety. Okay.